Hello friends, Intuitive Rene here, bringing you your Friday Pick a Card. And today we are working through anxiety, working through your anxiety. One of the things that I've certainly picked up on over the last couple of days and the last couple of weeks actually is that everybody is suffering from anxiety in one way, shape, form, or another. You know, with everything that's going on in the world, with everything that's going on locally, just in our private lives, in our work situations, and everything, the anxiety levels seem to be incredibly high and understandably so. So I thought today it would be a really good idea for us to actually look at how to work through the anxiety, just getting my notes off camera on, sorted out here. Um, so we want to work through your anxiety. So these are the cards that I'm going to be working with today. I've got quite a few questions put down, quite a few questions to help us, number one, to determine what the anxiety is, what the cause of the anxiety is, what is the best way to handle it, and what is the best way to work through it. So, yeah, we're certainly going to get a very interesting reading. I am working with what I like to refer to as a tarot family, and it is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. I've got the normal full-sized card, and I also have the mini of the same deck as well. So, and we're going to work with both of these to really get detailed readings today. And then in the back here, I have got Enchanted Map Oracle by colleague Baron Reed. So we've got an Oracle card and we've got a tarot family to work with today to give you really awesome readings to help you understand your anxiety, to understand what triggers it, what causes it, where it's come from, and the best way that you can work through it and overcome it. So all you have to do at this point is decide which of these three has the message, the reading, the guidance, and the inspiration that you need right now. Are you going to go for bundle one, bundle two, or bundle three? Which of these is the one that seems to be drawing you in? Which of these seems to have the message that you need? And then all you have to do is, if you open up the description box below on YouTube, you will see that there are timestamps that will take you straight through. So you don't have to try and fast forward and work out how to get to your particular message. Obviously, if you're going for bundle one, it will start directly after this intro. But if you're going for bundle two and three, use the timestamps. It'll just speed things along and make it a lot easier for you to get straight to your reading. So I'm going to stop babbling and let's get straight onto it. Sorry, bumping the cards. Look at me bumping the cards. Right, so we're going to start with bundle one and then we'll move on to bundle two and bundle three. Hello and welcome to those of you who chose bundle one as the bundle that has the message, the reading, the guidance, and the inspiration that you need in your life right now in helping you work through your anxiety. So that is our question, and that is our theme for today's pick a card, is working through your anxiety. And let this reading be relevant anytime that you watch it, not just on the day it's released, but anytime you find it, anytime you come to it, let this reading be relevant. I have laid out the cards that we're going to be working with today. And today, the tarot that I'm working with is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. And I also have an oracle here by colleague Baron Reed, which is the Enchanted Map Oracle. I also have my mini Radiant Wise Spirit. So it's exactly the same tarot deck as that, but it's obviously just mini and small, which I'm going to be using to get clarifying information on each of our questions that we ask here. So it should be very interesting to see what comes through for us in the reading today. So I have got 5 questions, so that's why I have laid out 5 cards, and then we've got the oracle at the end for just to finish off on a good, happy, positive note. We're going to turn the cards over, we're going to answer the questions, and then we will use the mini cards for clarifying information. So we're going to get straight into it. So working through anxiety, and as I said in the intro, I've noticed with all my clients, with all the readings that I've done over the last couple of days, stress levels and anxiety levels are really, really high, higher than normal, higher than usual. And I thought, it's important that we try and balance it. It's important that we try and understand our anxieties, what's triggering it, where it's coming from, and how to bring it into perspective. So the first question that we're asking, and we're going to use this card over here to get the answer to that. The first question we're asking is, why are you feeling so anxious? So what is it that's happening that's making you feel so anxious at the moment? Oh, and I have got all the cards upside down. All right. So why are you feeling so anxious? We have got the Wheel of Fortune. And you know what it is? It's because you feel like you're out of control with everything that's going on in the world, with everything that's going on in your life, with everything that's happening to you, around you, in front of you, all the things that you're hearing, all the things that you're seeing, all the things that you're witnessing. That is, and it's the things that you have no control of. It's the things that you just happen to be, I almost want to say, a victim of, is why you are feeling so anxious. The Wheel of Fortune is the karmic wheel, but it also says that things happen without any human intervention. Things just happen on their own speed, on their own time, and there's not much that you can do to speed it up, to slow it down, to stop it, to prevent it, or anything like that, to change it. So the Wheel of Fortune is sometimes, you have to just handle the fate that's been given to you, and that's why you're feeling so anxious, because you're unable to control it, you're unable to understand it, you're unable to manipulate it or to change it in any way. And that is what is feeding your anxiety and making you feel so anxious. I'm going to now grab the mini, and let's just give it a quick shuffle. I want just extra information on that Wheel of Fortune, on the reasons why you are feeling so anxious. And I'm going to take that card over there. Let's see what we've got. The Page of Cups. Okay, so the Page of Cups, and I'm going to stick it underneath. I'm hoping we're going to have enough space. I might need to just shift everything up a little bit. All right, so we have got the Page of Cups that has come through here with regards to why you are feeling anxious. The Page of Cups, it's such a beautiful card, because the Page of Cups says that you are very much an emotional being. You are very much somebody who feels deeply, who feels everything that's going on, but you're also very concerned about other people's feelings. Okay, so the anxiety that you're feeling, this why you're feeling so anxious, this kind of karmic situation that's happening around you, because you're not in control of it, because you feel like everything is out of control. And because you're the kind of person who likes to bring calmness, you're the kind of person who likes to bring peace and tranquility to everybody around you. That's what the Page of Cups is saying. And because you're unable to do that, that's why you are feeling as anxious as you are. So that's very interesting. Our second question. So okay, so be with me here. This is the reason why you're feeling so anxious. What we're going to look at here in question 2 is, what is your true fear, though? Because this anxiety, this that's triggering your anxiety, it's actually masking or hiding or almost covering your true fear. And we need to understand the true fear, because only when we understand the true fear can we actually deal with our anxiety. So we're now going to look at, this is why you're feeling anxious. What is the true fear behind this anxiety? Let's have a look and see what we've got. We have got the Knight of Pentacles. So Pentacles has got to do with our material possessions, our money, our resources, our stuff. Pentacles has got to do with the physical earth, okay? Physical, tangible things that we have. And if you have a look here, he has got his full armor on. His horse is also fully kitted out in beautiful armor and beautiful protection and all the rest of it. He's standing very confidently, but it's almost like they've arrived at the top of a little mound, top of a little hill, and they're now trying to decide where to next. Where's the next best place for us to go to? So the Knight of Pentacles, he's about forward movement, he's about action, he's about doing, okay? But he also wants to make sure that he looks fabulous all the time. Your anxiety is being triggered because you're out of control, because you don't have control over the situation. But what the true fear is how you are going to come out of the situation. How is it going to impact on you physically? And that is the true fear. Again, I'm going to grab the mini tarot, and let's just see what it wants to contribute and add to our Knight of Pentacles. So what is your true fear that is triggered by this anxiety? Or what is the true fear hiding beneath the surface of your anxiety? Whoops. You know me, I'm such a bad shuffler. I don't pick up dropped cards unless they fly. Right, we're going to take that one for you. And what we have here is the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is such a lovely card. Six of Wands, okay, so it starts making a lot of sense to me now, right? The story is unfolding. So Why are you feeling anxious? Because things are happening out of control, that you don't have control over it. You can't stop it. You can't adjust it in any way. And you're very worried about other people. You're very worried about other people's happiness and other people's security and safety, etc. What is the true fear for you? What is underneath all of that? What is the basis of your fear and your anxiety? It's the fact that you don't know what next. You don't know where to next. You don't know what is coming up for you. And you're also very worried about whether we will come out of this okay. All right. So your true fear is what next and how will I come out? Because with this Six of Wands is the card of victory. It's the card of acknowledgement. It's the card of success. It's the card of celebrating victory, okay? And you being acknowledged for that. But you're feeling like, I don't know where to go. And if I don't know where to go, how am I going to be successful? How am I going to achieve the things I need to? So your true fear, and it does it comes in, it fits in with this Wheel of Fortune so nicely, because the Wheel of Fortune says you don't feel as if you have any control over the situation. And that is where the anxiety is coming from. Your true fear is how you will be perceived through this. And your true fear is, what are you, specifically you, not your community, not your family, not your company, not your country, you. What is your next step in order to secure the victory and the success that we're looking for? Very, very interesting. We're going to go on to question 3 now. And question 3 is, what is the best way for you to overcome this and to relax? Because, and I use the word relax on purpose, because if we don't relax, we can't process, we can't think, we can't be creative, we can't come up with strategy. If you're in a state of attention, if you're in a state of stress, you're not going to come up with creative solutions to your fears and your anxieties. So what is the best way for you to relax through this situation? Let's have a look and see. Queen of Wands. Wow, all these court cards that are coming through, very interesting. So Queen of Wands, she's fabulous. First of all, I just love the little black kitty cat, and I love the huge big sunflower. And every time I see a huge big sunflower, it just reminds me to lift your chin, face the sun, and be confident and be brave. And if you look at her, she certainly is confident and brave. She's certainly not showing any forms of stress or any form of anxiety. Queen of Wands, she does take care of other people. She is worried about and concerned about other people. But let me tell you, she is Mrs. Practicality. Okay, she is practical. She does bring emotions into it. She does bring logic into it. She does bring theory and all of those kind of things into it. But the truth of the matter is, she's actually she's the realist. Let's call her the realist. Okay. So the best way for you to relax is to be honest with yourself, to be honest around your situation, recognizing what it is that you can do realistically and what it is that you can't do. Let's draw another card from the mini deck and let's see what we get to go with our Queen of Wands. So what is the best way for you to relax? What is the best way for you to release the stress, to unwind and to relax, so that we can think better, more creatively, and come up with better options and solutions? Okay, and I'm going to grab that one over there. Right. Oh, lovely. We have the Ace of Cups. You know, whenever the Ace of Cups comes up, the first thing I notice always is the water that is sort of flowing out of the cup into the body of water at the bottom. And with this card, the message is always cup runneth over. Okay, so let's put it down here and let's have a look. So what is the best way for you to relax? I am going to tell you, connect with water. I am going to say to you, it's about being simple. It's about practicalities. It's about not overcomplicating things. It's about being honest with yourself with regards to what you can do, how you can do it, and I almost want to say your own strengths and weaknesses, recognizing what it is that you can do. Ace of Cups is about accepting help from unknown sources, from unexpected sources, allowing people to step into your life, to offer assistance, to offer guidance. Don't feel, and looking at these four with your anxiety, don't feel like you have to handle it all by yourself. Don't feel like you have to hold it all or manage it all, or overcome it by yourself. When we look at your Queen of Wands, she's about the people. Queen is about the people, about the community. And the Ace of Cups is about a new energy, a new emotion that's coming into it, and allowing your cup to runneth over. What I am seeing here with this little white dove, actually, let me pick it up and bring it a bit closer. if we look at the little dove, okay, we've got this white dove that is sort of flying into the cup, and look at this disc that it's carrying. It's almost like it's carrying the bread of life, okay, and it's offering you a gift. It's offering you sustenance. It's offering you something. Even this hand coming out of the cloud, it's offering you something. It's a gift that you need to accept, and it's a gift that maybe comes a little bit unexpectedly. It's a gift that comes a little bit without asking, and it's one that you need to accept and not feel as if by accepting it you are failing or letting anybody down. So, what is the best way for you to relax and not allow your anxiety to overrun you? Is by pretending to be confident, being confident and being sure of yourself as to what you can do and how you can do it, recognizing your restrictions and limits, recognizing what you have in excess and what you don't, but also being open to letting new people come into your life to offer assistance whenever it is needed. So the best way for you to relax is to recognize boundaries and to accept help when help is offered. I like that. Okay, we're going into question 4, and question 4 over here is, what external support is available to you right now? So again, looking at your anxieties, looking at your true fears that your anxiety is hiding, what external support is available to you that maybe you haven't noticed or maybe you're not aware of? External support that can assist you with your stress and your anxiety. And what we've got here is the beautiful moon card. I say it's a beautiful card. I love the coloration of this particular deck. The only thing I don't like about the particular deck is that it is quite glossy, which means lighting is always a challenge for these videos, but so far we seem to be doing okay. The moon card, and if you look at these, I really do think the depth of color that's in this particular card. The moon card is about facing our fears. The moon card is about looking in the shadows, having the courage and the confidence to look in the shadows and to see what's there and not allow yourself to be too afraid. So in answer to the question, what external support is available? First of all, it's going to be almost, I want to say, continuation of this particular card, because the support, that external support that's available to you, is support that you might not see obviously. So if you look around the room, if you look around your family, if you look around your colleagues, if you look around the country, it might not be obvious as to who the support is, what the external support that is available. It may be something that's a little bit hidden. It may be something that's a little bit secretive. It may be something that's a little bit cloak and dagger almost, I want to say. And when necessary, when appropriate, when applicable, it will reveal itself. But you have to be prepared to look under the rocks, to look in the shadows, to look in the dark crevices of your life, of the situation, in order to find this external assistance that is available to you. External support. Let's get some clarify on in that. So just another card to explain further, another card to elaborate on what external support is available to you to help you with your stress and your anxiety. And I want that card over there. We have the gorgeous Magician. So both of these are major arcana cards, okay? Major arcana cards are significant, important, and major. They are the big aspects of life. So as far as what external support is available to you, it might not be obvious. You may have to look within the depths of your soul into the dark aspects of yourself to find it. And when you do, it's going to unleash the creativity, because the Magician is able to create anything, to manifest anything. This is the card of manifestation. This is the card of understanding. This is the card of truth. But it's the card that says to you, take whatever you have access to, use it to create something better, use it to create something bigger and better. So you've got to understand external support that's available to you might be slightly not obvious, but it'll also be someone or something that will give you the power and the authority to change and to create something truly beautiful out of your current anxiety. But you are going to have to search for it. You are going to have to look for it. It's not going to be obvious. And then the last question that we have in focusing and working through our stress and anxiety, with this card here, the question we're asking is, what undiscovered strength will come out of your current stress and anxiety? So what undiscovered, sorry, let me use the right words, undiscovered strength do you have that is there within you that will come through, that will come out of this particular situation? Oh, I think that is beautiful. It is the Three of Wands. And again, I just love the depth of colors here. So the Three of Wands, here you have arrived at, I'm going to call it the ocean edge, of the land edge. You're looking out at sea. You're looking at all of these little boats. And I don't know if it's going to come through on camera, but there's one over there, one over there, and one over there. And he's already made the decision as to what he's doing. But now he gets to the water's edge, and now he has to decide, which boat is it? Which is his? Which is the boat that's going to take him to wherever he wants to go and give him the life that he wants for himself? So the question we had, what undiscovered strength will come out of this? And it is the ability to follow through on your decisions. Okay, because that's what the Three of Wands is about. It's the about following through with your decisions, acting on your decisions. Making decisions is hard enough as it is. Making decisions is not always easy, but the hardest part is actually following through on that. Once you've made a decision, carrying through that action, carrying through that decision, working through that, implementing it is the hardest part. So the strength, the undiscovered strength that's going to come out of your current anxiety, your current stress, is the ability to actually follow through with your decisions and actually carry them out, act them out, and allow them to manifest. I think that's quite awesome. Right, so we're asking for clarifying, we're asking for clarity, we're asking for additional information on following through with our decisions. And I want that card over there. Let's see what we've got. King of Pentacles. Isn't he gorgeous? So King of Pentacles, I know it's an incredibly busy card, but that's exactly it. He has everything that his heart desires. He is surrounded in abundance. He is surrounded in happiness and in joy. Even his outfit is full of grapes. Grapes can be food. Grapes are about abundance. They're about excess. So he has an abundance of excess in his life, positive excess, and he's feeling so confident and he's feeling so sure of himself. So we started off feeling like we weren't in control, like we were frazzled and like there was just chaos all around us. That's how we started off. We were unsure of our next step. We were unsure of where to go next. Spirit is saying to us, the best way to relax is just to recognize what you can do and what you can't do. Recognize the things that you're good at doing and the things that you're not good at doing. Find external support. Keep looking under every rock, keep looking in every dark corner, keep searching for that external support that is available to you, which is going to help you follow through with your decisions, follow through with your actions, and that's going to bring you to a point of absolute happiness. Through this anxiety, we're going to move away from that and we're going to be confident, happy, content, and we are going to have everything our heart desires. I think that is absolutely wonderful. The last thing we will need to do is to look at this oracle card, and this is from the Enchanted Map Oracle, and let's see what card we have. We have card 32, and it is the card of magic prayer. I love that because that's exactly what the magician is all about here. And actually all of them, because it's about recognizing your current state of mind, recognizing your current state of anxiety and stress. It's about not giving up hope, okay, because that's what we've got here. It's about not giving up hope. It's about recognizing that you need to work through this, recognizing that you must not give in. And prayer is setting intention, isn't it? So if you're in the state of stress and anxiety, if you're in this kind of uncertainty, it's very difficult to change your outcome to something that's so fabulous as this King of Pentacles. But through prayer, through intention, through positivity, and through focusing on what it is you want to achieve and not focusing on the stress, you can change your entire situation. And that's what magic prayer is telling you. It's telling you to stay hopeful, stay enthusiastic, stay working towards the things that truly matter for you. And that's the way that you're going to get your abundance. That's the way that you're going to achieve the greatness. You're not going to achieve the greatness by stressing and staying in that moment. We need to get here, and we need to be able to follow through with our decisions and follow through with our actions in order to enjoy the abundance that is available. But you have to keep praying. You have to keep the magic alive, keep those intentions going, and you will manifest and have everything your heart desires. And we will move away from the stress and the anxiety that you're currently working through. Wow, friends, so there was a lot. Quite a detailed reading and quite a lot of information, and I do hope it helps, and I do hope it It just puts your mind and your heart and your soul at rest to know that it's actually going to be okay. But you do have to look in the darkest, scariest parts of yourself in order to find the solutions that you need. As always, friends, with love and blessings from my heart to yours. Until we connect again. Take care. Hello and welcome to those of you who chose Bundle 2 as the bundle that has the message, the reading, the guidance, and the inspiration that you need to hear today. So today's theme is working through anxiety, working through your anxiety. It's something that I've picked up quite a lot in the last couple of days in my sessions with clients, and definitely something that we all need to work through. So what I've got is I've laid out the cards already. We're working with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. I have got them laid out. There are 5 questions that we're going to be going through, and I also have the Enchanted Map Oracle as well. And then I've also got off camera here, I've got a pack of the Radiant Wise Spirit mini cards, which we're going to be using to get additional information on each of our questions that we've got. So I will be pulling these and drawing from them as well and placing them across the bottom. So I know we've all been under really crazy stress the last couple of days with regards to work, with regards to finances, emotions, all sorts of things that have been going on that's causing stress. So we're not going to be dealing on one particular trigger of the stress. We're going to be looking to see what it is that has triggered your stress. What is the stress that you are, or the anxiety that you are feeling? What's triggered it? What's caused it? And what is the best way for you to handle it so that we can clear it and move beyond and move past. So we've got 5 questions and we've got an oracle card for the end as well. So yeah, we're going to start off with why are you feeling anxious? Okay, why are you feeling anxious at the moment? Let's see what we've got. So we have got 4 of Pentacles. So 4 of Pentacles, you can see what he's doing. He's holding on to his money. He's got a coin each under each of his feet. He's holding one by his heart space. He's holding one in his chest, and he's got one balancing on his head like a crown. So he's very much about holding on to finances, holding on to money, holding on to material possessions. He's very nervous about people coming and taking his money, or what he feels is whatever belongs to him. So he's very concerned around holding on to physical stuff. And this is why you are feeling anxious. Maybe you're feeling as if you don't have security, you don't have stability. Maybe you're feeling as if there's everything is so uncertain and you need to hold on tightly to whatever it is that you already have, and that is why you are feeling anxious. So from the mini tarot, the mini Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, I want to just get an additional card to pair with that 4 of Pentacles, just to give us additional information as to why you're feeling anxious, why you're feeling so stressed, why do you feel the need to hold on so tightly to everything that you have, why are you so afraid of losing it all. Let's see what card we get. Okay, and I'm going to take this one over there. Let's see what card we have. We have got, and I'll bring it closer to show you, the beautiful Empress, okay? And the Empress, she's about all things feminine, she's about all things beautiful. She is about nurturing, she is about loving, she is about giving life to things, okay? So we have the wheat of abundance, we have the flowing water of emotions. She has the whole universe that she is responsible for, and she is responsible for giving life to things. So when I pair it with the 4 of Pentacles, in answer to the question of why are you feeling so anxious, why is your anxiety so high? Because you feel as if everything is threatened, and you're worried, and you're feeling like you don't have the ability to control the things, you don't have the ability to manifest more or to create more for yourself. You're so concerned that what you have is all you have, and therefore you don't want to lose it. And we understand that. We understand holding on to our material possessions is so important. And I'm saying material possessions, but it could be money, it could be your job, it could be things that define who you are as a person. And this is what you're holding on to so tightly. This is what you're so afraid of letting go of and losing, because you don't know if you have the energy or the capacity to recreate or to do it again. So you're feeling as if you've reached the end of what it is that you can and are doing, and we don't want to let go of that. And I understand that is real, okay? That is like true stress and true anxiety. Let's have a look and see, because so this is, I'm going to call it the obvious external stress, the obvious external and pressure and stress and anxiety that you're dealing with. But what I'm led to believe from spirit is that underneath this obvious anxiety, there lies something else. And we need to try and uncover and identify what lies beneath the surface, what lies beneath this anxiety, because that's actually what we need to be working through and trying to heal and trying to make better. So question 2 is, what is your true fear? So this is the stress and anxiety that you're aware of, that you know about, that you're very much conscious of. This is the unconscious. What is your true fear that is manifesting in this way? And here we have, you see, so as I say, I can't make this stuff up. What I was explaining about the Empress card, the fact that you're afraid that you don't have the ability to create more, to put yourself back in the position you are in now. You're worried that you don't have the ability to recreate your current situation. And that's why you feel the need to hold on to it. The magician is the card of manifestation. The magician is the card of creation. He can take what looks to be simple tools, simple things, and he puts them together in such a way that he can create magic. He can create anything. So the magician, his message is that you can create anything you set your heart and mind to. So what is the true fear behind this anxiety? Is the true fear is, can you recreate? Can you make? Can you do it again? That is what your true fear is. And of course, it speaks perfectly to what we've already been saying. So now let's take the mini tarot and let's give it a shuffle and see what else wants to come through with that magician card to help us understand our true fear, the deep dark fear that we have within our souls that is manifesting and causing us to want to hold on to everything that we already have. So, oh, you know me, I'm such a bad shuffler, even with tiny little cards. Just one more. I'm waiting until I get a feel for where the card is that we need, and I'm going to take that one over there. I put these away. And we have Queen of Cups. How absolutely fabulous. Queen of Cups. So I say the Queen of Cups is fabulous because there's a couple of things I want to point out on this particular card. So she's sitting on her throne. She's sitting at the water's edge. You can see there's water all around her. Water represents emotions. Water represents our feelings and our thoughts. And here at her feet is an abundance of fruit and vegetables. So there's an abundance around her. There's even a little angel over there. She has this huge big cup. It's almost like a trophy that she's holding onto, that she has access to. Okay. And the message that we get with the Queen of Cups is about nurturing emotions. It's about getting our emotions under control and being honest with ourselves as to the abundance that's available to us. So let's have a look at these 4 cards that we've now got laid out on the table here. Why are you feeling anxious? Because you feel as if your physical stuff is threatened. You feel as if you're going to lose your job. You feel as if you're going to lose your money. You feel as if you're going to lose your house. You feel like somebody's wanting to take your stuff away from you. And you're feeling anxious because you're not sure whether you can control it. You're not sure if you can recreate. You're not sure if you can get yourself out of. Should this happen, you're not sure that you can make it better. What is the true fear that you are actually processing and dealing with? And it is your fear of being able to recreate. It's the fear of you being able to pull yourself out and start all over and to do it all again. You have a fear of that. The Queen of Cups, with regards to your true fear, is you want abundance. You know that you deserve abundance. You know that you have all this emotion around you and you want to control it. You want to contain it. You want to do it, but you're so afraid that you can't. You're so afraid that you're going to lose control. And with that control, you're going to lose the abundance that is there for you. Sure. Okay. We're going to go into question 3. And question 3 is, what is the best way for you to relax? So the reason why I use the word relax on purpose here, it's not relax and forget about your worries, because we can't. This is quite consuming. This is quite overwhelming, okay? So we can't just like pretend and forget that we actually have this anxiety or that we have this stress. But it is important that we just remove ourselves or just lessen the tension ever so slightly so that we can come up with ways of resolving this particular stress and anxiety. So, what is the best way for you to relax enough so that we can focus and deal with what we need to? And the answer, the card that we have there, is the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is really such an appropriate, relevant card to this particular situation because the Ace of Swords is telling you about new ideas. It's about relaxing enough to allow the ideas and the inspiration to flow and to come to you. You can see how sharp the sword is. The swords have, double edge. They're very sharp. They cut through nonsense. They cut through everything to reveal what is on the inside. The fact that there is this crown across the top of the sword is also telling you about clear thinking, clear mind, clear head, okay? Because it's representing that. I also want you to notice that the background is awfully clear. The ground is far away. So you are removed from the actual threat, the actual situation, and you can think clearly. So, what is the best way for you to relax? To go somewhere where you're not looking at the stress, you're not facing the challenge or the problem. Remove yourself slightly, go out into nature, go to a big open space and give yourself the opportunity to think, to come up with ideas, to process, if I can almost. But it's about recognizing the ideas that you have, recognizing the inspiration that spirit are giving you and taking it and putting it into motion. Let's just get some clarity on that. So we're asking the mini tarot for additional information on the best way for you to relax, on how to receive these ideas, on how to receive this inspiration, on how to pay attention to your thoughts and your ideas, and to recognize, which ones are the good ideas, which ones are the ones that are worthy of your time and your energy, and which ones are going to help you relieve and release the stress and the anxiety that you are under at the moment. Okay, so let's grab that one over there. Okay, we have got the Eight of Wands. Again, the background, the skyline, if I can put it that way, is fairly similar to that, in that we've got small land at the bottom and big sky area. Okay, there is a bit of water, there is a bit of hills, there's a little house up there, and what we have over here is the card of movement. It's the card of action. It's the card of things happening as they need to. But it's also the card of telling you that you have to just wait for each of these sticks, for each of these wands to land, to fall, to stop before you can assess the situation. So I think what it's saying to you, the best way for you to relax. I see my cards are all terribly skew on this camera, so please forgive me. I'm terrible at keeping everything straight, and I know those of us with OCD find it difficult. So what is the best way for you to relax so that we can overcome our stress and our anxiety? We need to pay attention to our thoughts. We need to take ourselves to a place where we can think clearly. We need to take ourselves to a place where we're not overwhelmed with emotion, where we're not overwhelmed with situations, where we can think clearly, think simply, think logically, but we also have to just have patience to wait for everything to truly reveal itself. So don't feel like you have to do everything now, okay? And again, I am going to say with these four cards, there is that feeling of action, there is that feeling of now, there is that feeling of urgency, but actually, no. This card here, the Eight of Wands, is telling you everything is okay. Everything is already set in motion. Everything is already happening, already set to take place in the right time, but you have to just be patient and wait. But in the meantime, pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to what's happening in your head, and give yourself the opportunity to not think, okay? So spend a bit of time outdoors, and I'm saying outdoors because there's a lot of outdoors here. Spend a bit of time outdoors, spend a bit of time getting away from the conflicts and the challenges and the stresses and the anxieties. Take yourself somewhere where you can just relax and unwind and think clearly, okay? That is absolutely what's necessary, but no action yet. Don't feel like you need to do anything yet. Just wait. Be patient. Okay, so We've identified the anxiety, we've identified the fears, we've recognized how we need to just give ourselves a chance to relax and unwind. Question 4, card 4, is the external support that is available to you. Because again, the stress and the anxiety we're all going through, we feel as if we have to do everything on our own. We feel like we are on our own. We feel like we don't have support. We feel like there's nobody that's got our back. So here we want to identify, because I have it on good authority from Spirit, that there is external support available. So let's see what external support is available to you. And here we have the Six of Wands that has come through. Six of Wands is the card of acknowledgement, acknowledgement of success, acknowledgement of victory, acknowledgement of your actions, okay? So it's like paying attention to the compliments that you receive. Pay attention to the comments that people are giving to you. And people say to you, oh my gosh, your house is so beautiful, your job is so beautiful, whatever the compliments are, pay attention. Because in those compliments, in those acknowledgements, is the external support that you need to help you feel a bit more secure and to feel a bit more like, actually, we've got this. Okay, so you need to pay attention to the compliments, the comments that other people, and I'm going to say to the people who are commenting and complimenting you, it's not the people who would ordinarily normally be complimenting and commenting. It's the strangers. It's the little comments from the strangers. It's the little comments from the people that you don't normally interact with, and that's what you need to pay attention to. That's where the magic lies. I think I'm holding all these cards upside down again. So let's see confirmation of that, additional information from Spirit on the external support that is available to you right here and right now. Okay, and we're going to take that card over there. Right, so we have got the Ten of Swords. Isn't it awful? So the Ten of Swords, I laugh. I say, isn't it awful? And then I giggle. So the Ten of Swords, you can see that he has been completely stabbed by 10 swords. He is lying down. He is like, he's done. He's not doing this anymore. He's giving up. It's over. It's done. It's finished. But the truth of the matter is, the night is lifting. The day is starting. There's a new day dawning. And with that new day, all of this darkness, this dark cloud that's above him, it's gonna dissipate. It's gonna go away. And when that sun comes up, when the new day dawns, he's going to realize that what he thought had stabbed him was actually just realigning his spine and realigning his posture. So let's look at it this way. I know that this is a horrible looking card. What is the external support that's available to you? It's the compliments. It's the little confirmations that you get from people telling you how good you're doing, how well you're doing, how fabulous you look, how wonderful your work is, how wonderful your life is, how, all of those compliments. And instead of giving up, you need to dig deep within yourself to find the courage and the confidence to get up and face the new day. Don't feel like it's done. Don't give up too quickly. External support is there. Listen to the compliments, because it's those compliments that will give you the courage to carry on. When you feel like you are hitting absolute rock bottom, when you feel like there's just no more reason to get up and no more reason to carry on, no more reason to try again, you will be given a compliment. Somebody will acknowledge you. Somebody will say something nice to you. But if you're not listening, if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss it. That external support is there for you to make sure that you stick around long enough to see tomorrow, because tomorrow things are going to be different, better, because we're not going to be so worried about our situation. Tomorrow we're going to feel more confident and we're going to feel more capable, and through that we will listen to the ideas that we have and we will carry things through. That's why this patience card is there, because today we can't do anything, but tomorrow we can. All right, so today we acknowledge our stress, we acknowledge our anxiety, we listen to our thoughts, we listen for compliments, and we wait until tomorrow before we start implementing the changes that we need to make. All right, friends, our last tarot card. Obviously, the situation is not fun. Obviously, the situation is not easy. So I always like to end my readings on a positive. I am the ever optimist. I believe in positivity. I believe in good outcomes. Okay. So what we're looking for here, and I'm hoping it's going to not let me down, is what is the undiscovered strength that you're going to find through all of this. So, what is an undiscovered strength that you possess within your heart and soul that's going to come out of all of the stress and anxiety? And we have beautiful, wonderful, amazing King of Wands. I say beautiful, wonderful, and amazing because the King is about control, about dominance, about leadership, about security, about achievement, about success, about greatness. I can carry on with all of those beautiful words that the King represents. And the King of Wands has got to do with our action. It's got to do with our doing. It's got to do with our passion. It's got to do with our fire. So you've got to understand that the strength, the undiscovered strength that you're going to find is that you don't have to be so insecure. You can actually sit back quite confidently and know that everything is actually going to work out exactly as it needs to. Let's get additional confirmation from the mini tarot. So shuffling the mini tarot, the Radiant Wise Spirit mini tarot, for confirmation on your undiscovered strength of courage, of bravery, of leadership, of dominance, and of abundance. What undiscovered strength is going to come out of your current situation? And I wanted that one. Okay, oh, fabulous. I get so excited. Right, we have got the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is about our abundance. It's about our money. It's about our material possessions, about our stuff. And 10 is the last of the number, which means accumulation. It means an abundance. It means an excess. Okay. So what we have with the Ten of Pentacles is enough of everything that you need to do anything that you want. So right now, our stress and our anxiety is causing us to hold on to everything. We need to recognize that we can actually make more. If we let go a little bit here, we still have capacity, we still have ability to generate, to create, and to manifest more of the same. But we do need to listen to our thoughts. We do need to pay attention to our ideas. We need to watch out for and listen to the compliments, because the compliments that people give you is going to nudge you and steer you in the right directions so that you can enjoy success, abundance, leadership, control, all of those good things, because there is an abundance for you. Absolutely, there is an abundance. I want to have a look now at the last one, which is our Oracle card, and let's just see what message we get from the Oracle card for us. And we have got beautiful card 42, which is wide open. And she's standing at the top of this rock, at the top of this mountain. She's opened her arms up, and she is just opening her chest, opening her heart, and she is just wide open to receive, instead of being closed off. So we want to move from there to there. We want to move from being, wanting to hold on to and wanting to be in control of and wanting to protect and wanting to hold close, to wanting to just being open to receive, to the abundance, to the manifestation. But we have to work through our stress and our anxiety first before we get to this place of being completely open to receiving the abundance that is available. Wow. Friends, I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope that this helps you in one way or another, and let this reading be relevant whenever it is that you watch it. As always, with love and blessing, from my heart to yours, until we connect again. Take care. Hello, friends, and welcome to those of you who chose Bundle 3 as the bundle that has the message, the reading, the guidance, and the inspiration that you need to hear right now. As you can see, I have shuffled and laid out the cards. I have left a gap at the bottom here to add some extra cards. This week, I am working with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, and I have the mini Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot as well, which I'm going to be using to get some clarifying cards and clarifying information. And then I also have the Enchanted Map Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, which we will finish off on as well. So this week, our theme or our question is working through your anxiety. So first of all, we have to identify, what is your anxiety? What is the trigger? What are you dealing with at the moment? What are you going through with regards to your anxiety? How do we fix it? How do we make it easier? How do we get ourselves into a place where we can work through that anxiety? And ultimately, where are we going to end up? through this whole process. So I have got 5 very interesting questions that we are going to be working through. And as I said, I'm going to use the mini cards to place along the bottom here to get additional information for each of the questions that we have. So let's get straight into it and see what your reading is all about today. So working through your anxiety, and it's something that I've seen with quite a lot of my readings and quite a lot of my consults that I've had with clients this week, is the stress and the anxiety that everybody's on. And it doesn't matter where you're based. It doesn't matter if you're local or if you're in another country or whatever the case is. Everybody seems to be going through some kind of stress, some kind of anxiety, and it seems to be building, which is why I thought it'd be quite a nice topic for us to work through today. So the first question we're asking with this card over here is, why are you feeling so anxious? Why are you suffering from anxiety? What's going on? Let's have a look and see if I can pick up the cards. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the first card we have drawn is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands, quite an interesting card in relation to anxiety, okay? Because the Six of Wands is not normally a card associated with anxiety. Six of Wands is the card that says that you are being recognized, that you are being noticed. But now, as I say that, suddenly I understand. Okay, now we understand where the anxiety is coming from. So why are you feeling so anxious at the moment? Because maybe you feel like everybody's looking at you. Maybe you feel like everybody's looking at you and waiting and expecting you to achieve something, to do something, to be successful, to be fantastic, to be great, to be something. And maybe that is putting quite a lot of stress and anxiety on you. It could be at work, it could be at home, it could be with your family, it could be in various different situations and circumstances. But when I look at this and I say, why are you feeling anxious? Because the eyes are on you. Everybody's looking at you. So I'm going to take the mini Radiant Wise Spirit cards and let's ask for clarity. Let's ask for additional information and guidance on why you're feeling so anxious when people are looking at you. What is it that's triggering you? What is it that's feeding that anxiety? So people are looking at you, people are waiting for you to be successful, to achieve great things, to do stuff, and this is causing major anxiety within you. So let's see a clarifying card, and I want to take that one over there. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so we have got the High Priestess. She's beautiful. She really is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to put her over there. So let's read these two together. So the question is, why are you feeling anxious? You're feeling like everybody's looking at you. You're feeling as if you are center stage and everybody's watching you and everybody's watching your every move to see what you're going to do next. And maybe they're expecting you to give them guidance. Maybe they're expecting you to help them in their process and in their journey. The High Priestess is it's you are the one that everybody turns to for answers, okay? Because the High Priestess, she's inner knowing. She has this inner knowledge and this inner understanding within her, and she's all about sharing that. She's all about imparting knowledge. So you're feeling like you're center stage and everybody's looking to you for answers, for solutions, for guidance, for clarity, and you don't have that, okay? And you're feeling quite overwhelmed and quite anxious about that particular situation, and I get that. I sometimes stress too and think, I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers. But sometimes just being there for a person is all that they need. So looking at these two, this is what's triggering your anxiety at the moment. Now, we're going to move on to the second card, and this is where things start getting really interesting, because understanding, or let's say acknowledging that this is causing your anxiety, that this is why you are feeling anxious, because you don't feel as if you have the answers or the leadership that everybody's looking to you for. This is the external of your anxiety. What we're going to look at now with card 2 is, what is your true fear? So what is the fear that is underneath this? What is this hiding? What is this masking? What is your true fear that is showing itself in this way? And let's have a look and see what we've got. Okay, we have got Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is really the card that we often don't want to see. But in this particular context, in this particular situation, I so understand this. Five of Pentacles is often what we refer to as the poverty card. Five of Pentacles is the card of suffering, of hardship, of difficulties, of challenges, okay? And this is the true fear. So people are looking at you for answers. People are looking at you for guidance. People are looking at you for some kind of a surety, okay? Some kind of, what are we going to do next? How are we going to be successful? How are we going to change our situation? How are we going to get out of? And you're so afraid of causing not only your demise, but the demise of others as well. And that is actually what you're afraid of. You're not really afraid of helping people. You're not really afraid of giving advice and guidance to other people. But what you're afraid of is that your advice and guidance is incorrect, and it leads you and everybody around you and everybody that you're offering to help, that it leads everybody to lose whatever little bit they already have. So that pressure is actually quite huge. So your true fear is losing everything and causing other people to lose their stuff as well. So let's get some clarity on that. Let's get additional information on that. So we're asking spirit, we're asking spirit to give us just a little bit more information around your true fear. Why is it that you're fearing loss so much? Why is that the fear that is triggering and causing the anxiety that you are going through right now? Okay, we're going to take this card over here. The card we have is the gorgeous Page of Wands. I love his colors. I love his dress sense. Isn't he just fabulous? Feather and cap and all. Feather and cap is actually what my focus is on this particular card today. You know how that saying goes, oh, he's got a feather in his cap. You know, it's almost a saying that confirms that they're significant, they're wonderful, that they're successful, that they've achieved great things. Oh, a feather in your cap, okay? And these two are almost in conflict with each other, but this is your true fear that is manifesting as this anxiety. So you want to succeed. I mean, let's be honest, who doesn't? We all want to succeed. You want to succeed, you want to be successful, but there is this little bit of insecurity, there is this little bit of doubt that's sitting there. You're hiding it well by wearing good clothing. You're hiding it well by dressing appropriately, by, looking the part, if I can put it that way. But the truth of the matter is that your stress and your anxiety, your fear is actually of making a mistake. And I think I've hit the nail on the head there. Making a mistake that causes suffering and loss to anybody. This is actually what your main cause of your stress and your anxiety is you are so afraid of making a mistake, so afraid of doing something incorrectly and causing loss, harm, hardship, and damage to anybody. That's quite deep. I really want to encourage each of you to work through that. But let's carry on with the reading and see what else we can uncover. So we're going to go on to now, we're going to go on to card 3, question 3. And question 3 is, so before I give you the question, what we've done here with these 4 cards is we have now looked at the anxiety and the stress that you're currently dealing with. We're looked at what lies beneath that, what is feeding that, what is triggering and causing that stress and anxiety. Before we look at moving beyond it, before we look at going past it, what we need to do is we need to look at what is the best way for you to take the pressure off. Okay, so the question that I've written down is, what is the best way for you to relax? And I use the word relax on purpose because when you're in a state of relaxation, when you're in a state of relax, you can think clearer, you can be a little bit more confident, you can see the situation in a slightly different way. But if you're in a state of tense, if you're in a state of tension, if your muscles and your jaw and your shoulders and everything is tense, you're not going to be able to find a way out of this situation. So we need to find a way of relaxing. We need to find a way of just removing the tension from the physical body so that we can be a little bit more open to solutions and changing this reality. So the question 3 is, what is the best way for you to relax? Let's see what we've got. Right, so we have got Knight of Cups. So many similarities here. I mean, I know it's horse and a guy on a horse, but they're moving in the forward direction towards, if the horses were facing that way, I would say they're going into the past. But the fact that the horses are moving this way means that they're moving into the future. Knight of Cups, look what he's doing. He has got his full armor on, okay? He has got wings on his feet. He's got wings on his helmet. He is sitting so up straight, so upright. His back is completely straight. His horse is fabulous, beautiful. The horse is moving in a forward direction. You can see by the legs that there is movement, that there is progress. What is the best way for you to relax is by acknowledging your emotions, first of all. Acknowledging the feelings, because that's what the suit of cups is all about. It's the suit of feelings. It's also about doing a big show of affection, a big show of gratitude, a big show of love. So I think you need to put the focus on the positive feelings. This is the best way for you to relax. Do things that give you a sense of joy. Do things that give you a sense of happiness. Do things with your family, with your friends, with your colleagues, with the people that matter most to you, the people that make you happy. So I'm going to say this card is telling you, don't spend time with people who pull you down. Don't spend time with people who make you feel like you're an inferior human being. Spend time with people who make you feel fabulous, and express gratitude, love, acceptance, and abundance with them. So when last, if you are in a relationship, when last have you expressed how much you adore, love, and appreciate your partner? When last have you done that? When last have you gone to your children and told them you're proud of them? When last have you, if you're a manager, if you're an owner of a business, when last have you said to your staff, "Wow, I'm so happy with your work. I'm so happy that you are a part of the team." Let's express joy. Let's express understanding and happiness. Let's express ourselves. Let's express emotion, because by doing that, everybody relaxes. The tension in the room dissipates, and then we are better able to handle the stress, the situation that we're in. I'm now going to take the mini cards again, and let's see for additional information around our Knight of Cups. So we're looking for additional information. What is the best way for you to relax so that we can better handle our current stress and our current anxiety? Whoops, I guess that's the card we're taking. I guess that's the card we're taking, because that was really what we call a flyer, isn't it? So let's see what card we have. First of all, I can see it's upside down. Turn it around. Okay, so what we have here is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is the card of hard work. It's the card of focused attention, card of hard work. It's the card of not worrying about anybody else around you, not worrying about who wants what or anything like that. It's just about getting on and doing whatever it is that you need to do. So very, very interesting. What is the best way for you to relax so that you can deal with this? By expressing emotions, by expressing acknowledgement and appreciation for the people in your life, and not overthinking it. Don't be too glamorous and too fabulous with it. Just get on and do it, okay? Just get on, and don't worry about who's around. Don't worry about who sees you. It's not about that. It's not about the accolade. It's not about people seeing you do this. It's about just expressing from your heart, practically, simply, honestly, truthfully expressing your feelings, your love, appreciation, and value that the people have in your life. And if you can do that, you won't be feeling so stressed, not so anxious, so that you can deal with the things that you need to deal. All right, let's go on to our fourth question. So a lot of the times, the stress and this anxiety that we're dealing with, a lot of the times this is because we feel like we're on our own. We feel like we don't have support. We feel like there's nobody there to help you. There's nobody to hold your hand and to go through the process with you. So I have it on good authority from Spirit that we never do anything on our own, that we have Spirit always provide us the support that we need when we need it. But often that support is not obvious. So question 4 in our reading today is, what external support is available to you, and how to identify what that external support is. And we have the Lovers card. How fabulous. So the Lovers card means somebody significant in your life. It's somebody who is an equal opposite to you, okay? Somebody who meets you halfway, who completes you, somebody who, you are just the half of, they are the other half, and together we become a whole. So there is somebody significant in your life who is the external support that is available to help you. And I think this is the person that you need to express yourself. This is the person that you need to let them know how important and significant they are. So if you show them support, they will show you support. That's immediately what I'm seeing with those two cards. Let's shuffle again for clarity and confirmation for this external support that is available to you now. Let's see what we get. External support that's available to you. And I do want that card. It is the Chariot. Lovely. So it's actually very interesting because this card to me, this Eight of Pentacles that I drew previously, is the card of focused attention, focused effort. The Chariot I interpret as staying focused on your journey, staying focused on your path, stay focused on your cause. Because if you don't stay focused, you may veer off course. So there's a lot of focus coming through in these cards over here. So external support that is available to you right now is in the form of somebody significant and substantial. And it's somebody who you've been with for a long time. And I say that because the Chariot is about a long journey. It's about the progress, and it's the movement, and it's the action, and it's the focused attention. But it's not short term. It's not just here and now. It is long term. Okay. So it's somebody who's been in your life for a long time. This is the external support that is available to you to help you clear and work through your stress and your anxiety. I like that. Okay. Last but certainly not least, question 5 that we're looking at today is what undiscovered strength will come out of the stress and this anxiety that you're currently working through. So if you're able to work through this anxiety, if you're able to work through the stress, what undiscovered strength will you uncover about yourself? Let's have a look. Beautiful. We have got the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is such a, I do think it's quite a relevant and appropriate card here. So the undiscovered strength that you're going to find within yourself is the ability to make decisions. Okay, because that's exactly what the Two of Wands is. The Two of Wands is the card of decisions. He's gone to the top of his castle. He's standing there. He's looking out at the ocean. We can't see all the water, but he's looking there. He's got the world in his hand. And isn't it how interesting I chose to put my crystal spheres on the table? So let's take this one and pretend it's the world, pretend it's the earth, okay? And he's holding the whole earth in his hand, and he's trying to decide where's he going to go, where on this earth, on this planet, where does he want to be, where does he want to go, where is the place that is best for him, okay? He's trying to decide where to next. Looking at your options is often, identifying your options, let me say, is often quite difficult. But if you're able to overcome your stress, if you're able to overcome your anxiety that you're currently dealing with, it'll be easy for you to know your options. It'll be easy for you to identify what your options are as to where you want to go and what you want to do and how you're going to do it. So making decisions or coming up with the options that are available to you will be easy for you once you've overcome your stress. And let's take from the mini tarot, let's get confirmation on that. What is the undiscovered strength that's going to come out of you working through your stress and your anxiety? And I want this one over there. And we have, oh, I love it. I love it. I know you're all going, death card, no. But absolutely, death card, yes. What is the death card? The death card is all about change. The death card is all about acknowledging that our current situation or our current life or the current way that we're living is not ideal. It's not fabulous, and it's clearly not working for us. So we have to go through change. We have to go through metamorphosis, transformation in order to make the decisions, to know our options, and to become the best version of ourselves. This is not good. This is not healthy. This is not happy. This is not fabulous. This is. And we have to change. We have to embrace it. We have to recognize our fears, and we have to work through our insecurities. We have to work through our fears. We have to not be so worried all the time. And the only way that we're going to do that is by change, is by acknowledging and letting go of our old self and embracing the new. That is the most important thing. And friends, to finish it off, we're going to look at an oracle card. So this is from the Enchanted Map Oracle by colleague Baron Reed, and let's see what message it wants to give us in working through our stress and our anxiety. We have card 41. Actually, let me bring it closer so that you can see. It is unexpected visitors. And look at this beautiful doorway. And here she comes, peeping through, looking in to see what is there. We have a rabbit over here. We've got mushrooms over there. There is just so much going on in this beautiful card, but it is the card of unexpected visitors. And you know what I'm going to say to you with this unexpected visitor? I want to bring it back to this card over here, these two cards, I should say. The best way for you to relax at the moment is to acknowledge the emotions, to give some kind of show of affection to other people, recognizing substantial, significant others in your life, okay? Being focused on the people who've been with you the longest time, and be open to welcoming people into your home, welcoming people into your life. Be open when you're ready to make the decisions, the change that's going to come about. You're going to have a whole new wave of energy, a wave of people, a wave of emotion coming into your life, positive. And it's all about the change. It's all about letting new people in, because it's about recognizing that you are not doing harm to anybody else. You are not negatively impacting anybody's life. You are positively impacting. And when you release the stress that is holding you back, you're going to have a whole flow of new energy, new people, new experiences, and new opportunities that are going to come into your life. And that is wonderful. That is amazing. So, friends, I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it connects with you on one level or another. And I do hope that there's many truths in this reading today that are going to help you be the best version of yourself that you can be. As always, with love and blessings from my heart to yours. Until we connect again, take care.